Welcome to Muscle Maintenance with In Shape Fitness. I'm Kim Watkins, your trainer, and today's workout is a level 3 difficulty, so middle of the road difficulty for Wednesday, November 28th. Why don't you go ahead and stand up for me? Hopefully you don't have shoes on. I love it if you're in your bare feet. And that, no need to get all fancied up for this workout. It's going to take about 14 minutes, maybe a little less, and we are going to warm up with our march in place. So get your shoulders back, stand up real tall, tuck in your tailbone, squeeze your tummy muscles, and march in place by lifting the knees up. And really lift the knees up. Swing your arms forward and back. We are going to do a little bit of a warm-up with the same warm-up moves we're doing all week, actually. And then we're going to do 2 sets, as always, of our 6 moves for the week. A little bit harder than yesterday for Tuesday, and quite a bit harder than Monday, but they're middle of the road, which means that you're, still there's a lot of capability to make it a little more challenging, which we're going to do tomorrow and Friday. Okay, now add a shoulder press. So press those hands all the way up, nice and slow to start. You really want to feel the stretch through the side of your body, breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. Start thinking about how this is going to work. So you need that rhythm of your breath. We want your heart rate up. We're going to start with some jumping jacks, and we are starting in 10 seconds. So get yourself mentally ready here. I know that you don't want to do a workout, but I promise you this will allow you to skip the gym and you won't have the guilt. That's my motto, and I totally stand by it. It really does work. Okay. Today's jumping jacks are called crisscross jacks. So instead of touching your hands up at the top like you've been doing, you did yesterday rather, you're going to make an X at the top with your hands. So like cross your hands over and make an X at your forearm. And then your feet are going to crisscross as well, alternating the forward leg, back leg position. So right leg in front first, and then the left leg, and so on. Let's get it going. 30 seconds. Remember 2 main things. Just like I said yesterday, you want to keep a slight bend in your knee for shock absorption, and you want to land on the balls of your feet. Keep it light. You're 10 seconds in. Keep it going. Keep breathing. And now the last thing I'm going to say is to keep your back straight and keep your abs engaged. You really want to keep that active sort of control. As these last couple of seconds wind down, we're going to slow it down, do a balance move. Starting now, position your feet, heels together, toes out as far as you can without falling over. So this is a ballet first position, theoretically. Now extend your hands out to your sides, palms down, and turn your head left to right. This is a little bit of a different move in terms of the lighthouse that we were doing yesterday and Monday, where your feet were staggered forward and back. In this move, same sort of concept where your balance is questioned by your foot placement, and then you turn your head to discombobulate your sort of inner ear equilibrium, and the next thing you know, you're sort of inordinately, you have to contract the muscles in your legs to stay straight, to keep yourself upright. And that is the beauty of the move. All right. We're going to a lunge now. Yesterday we did the modified lunge. So today we're going to do an alternating forward lunge. You're going to take a big step out with your right leg, bend both knees to 90 degrees, then push off with the right leg back to start. Then do the same thing with the left leg going forward. Take that big step out with the left leg, bend both knees to 90 degrees, and come back. 30 seconds is going now. Keep your back straight, hands on your hips or out to the sides. Either way is fine. And make sure, this is so important, please listen to this. Don't let the front knee go past the tip of the foot's toe. So if you're stepping out with the right leg, you want to make sure that the right knee does not go past the tip of the right toes. And then same with the left, obviously. Make sure the back knee, you want to get that knee as low to the ground as possible without thrusting the knee onto the ground. You've got 5 more seconds, by the way, so you're almost finished. And you're done. Good. Okay, bring the feet together now. You're going to go down into the chair squat and do a little hop today. So this is kind of a hard one. go ahead and down into the squat. You're going to press your knees together, shift your weight to your heels, squat down. As you come up, do the tiniest little hop, an inch or so, off the floor at the same time, both feet at the same time, and then back into your squat. Keep your arms up in front of your body or down on your hips if you need to for balance, or even out to the sides, whatever you want to do with your hands. Just make sure that you're inhaling on your way down, exhaling as you hop, explosively lifting up, but landing lightly on the balls of your feet, then shifting the weight back to your heels. You can do this. Keep it going. It's hard. And if you need to just hang out in the squat, just like you did yesterday, that's fine. Also, if you need to lift your butt back up into the air and do that shallow squat, you've got 5 more seconds. So, make it happen. Just don't stop exerting effort. And you're done. Now, on the floor, 2 moves. Tricep dips are first. So, get yourself into tabletop. That means your feet are on the floor, squared, they're straight. Your toes and heels are supporting your body weight. Now your hands are on the floor, fingers facing your feet, hips are in the air. Now, the trick with this is to bend the elbows and focus on the elbow bend. And then exhale as you push your body back up. 30 seconds is going to start now. Don't let your sort of mind allow the idea of lowering your hips to control the movement. You really want to focus on the control at the elbow joint. So your hips don't lower down to the floor all that much. You're just bending the elbows and then using your tricep to lift the body back up, pressing your toes into the floor. You've got 5 more seconds. Almost finished. We're going to do a bicycle crunch next. And great, lay down on the floor, hands behind the head, and a bicycle crunch. Right elbow to left knee, left elbow to right knee. 30 seconds. Sorry. That would not be fair now, would it? We're going to take a quick break, stand back up, and complete a second set. And your Wednesday will be complete in terms of exercise, so long as you don't overeat, number 1, and number 2, do the things that you need to do in terms of being smart and active. By the way, you can stand up now. You're finished with your bicycle crunch. Take the stairs when you need to. Why take an elevator if you can take the stairs? And walk around a little bit. You don't need to sit so much. Stand up every hour. Move around. Okay, back to crisscross jacks. Go. 30 seconds. Remember to land lightly. You are a ballerina today. Crisscross jacks aren't really an exercise that ballerinas probably do very much, but you are focused on landing lightly. You are a feather. Lightly on the balls of your feet. You've got 10 more seconds to go. We're going to move quickly through the second set so that you can be on your way. And you are done in 3 seconds. Good. Okay, now position your feet. Heels together. Toes out. Arms out. And turn your head right to left. 30 seconds. You're doing so well. Just remember to squeeze your tummy muscles. If you are a girl, this is another great time to do a Kegel, or several of them rather. Squeeze the pelvic floor. The strength of everything going on around those hips is so critical. Squeeze your glutes. Squeeze the muscles in your legs. You've got this. You can also feel probably the muscles on your inner thighs with this position of your feet, because it should be uncomfortable for you to be standing this way. You are so ready for the lunges now, right? All right, let's use the quads a little bit more now. Take a big step with your right leg and bend both knees to 90 degrees, keeping your abs tight, back straight, shoulders back, hands on your hips or out to the sides. Alternate. So now start with the left leg. Big step. Big step. You want both legs to be able to make 90-degree angles as you bend the knees and lower your body down. Keep it going. We're coming up on 10 minutes, and I know you're feeling it. I know I feel it. It's great to just get this out of the way. You just roll out of bed, join me for this quick workout, and you are set. I mean, what else are you going to do, you know? I mean, seriously, if you are looking to lose 100 pounds, please write me, you know, contact my company, and we would be happy to help you in some other way. This is not for you. But if you're just trying to, like, you know, change your lifestyle, get off the couch, lose a couple of pounds, or maintain a regular fitness routine on an everyday basis, which is what you should be doing, this is the type of thing that you can do to cancel that gym membership and say goodbye to it forever. Okay, chair squat hops. So let's get you down into that chair squat again. Press the knees together, your feet are together, your weight is shifted to your heels. You're going to bend at your hips, keeping your back as straight as possible, and then lift up and do a little hop back into the squat, and keep that going. Take your time. There's no rush. You're just going for 30 seconds. You're already halfway finished. It is going to be over very soon. Last 2 moves coming up on the floor, tricep dips and your 1 crunch for the day, and you will be all set. All right. Down for tricep dips. Lower your body down onto the floor. Get yourself in position. You're in tabletop. Perfect tabletop. Flat torso, flat thighs. Hips are high. Your knees are bent 90 degrees. Feet on the floor. Toes pressing into the floor along with the heel. And your hands are on the floor as well. Now bend those elbows and lift up as you exhale. Very good. So important. Even though that you're working this tiny little muscle called the tricep, think about what else you're doing here. If you are pressing into the floor with the balls of your feet, you are activating and utilizing the back of the leg to support your body weight, your hamstrings, and your glutes. 2 very, very important muscle groups that are very often ignored. They're used, but they are quite tight typically, and then weak in lots of people as well. So you're doing a lot with these tricep dips, even though the tricep is so small and easily fatigued. Okay, bicycle crunches next. We'll finish you up. I love this sequence. I'm very, very excited for the next couple of days too, so I hope that you're planning to join me. The bicycle crunch is about 10 seconds in. Keep it going. We're at 13 minutes. I promised a 14-minute workout or less, and I think I'm gonna hold myself to that promise. You're down to the last 10 seconds. I'm Kim Watkins from In Shape Fitness in New York City, and I will be back tomorrow with the Level 4 workout. Have a great day, and please do not hesitate to contact me if you have any questions. See you later.